What's going on, everybody? Today we'll be talking about PalWorld, this new hit game that's coming out. That's a combination between a shooting slash crafting game and a Pokemon game. And you know what? People have been loving it. It has been very popular, and honestly, I don't really blame people as to why. Sorry about that. Let me turn that down. I don't really blame people why. You know, like, the game looks amazing. Honestly, it looks actually unironically fun. It's just because that just Pokemon with guns, that doesn't mean it's just a meme, bro. It actually looks kind of fun. I'm thinking about getting it, but I feel like getting it more at a discount, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's worth how much it is right now, especially because it's in early access. I don't like early access type of stuff. You guys know why. You guys know why. It's the modern gaming industry. You know, none of you act like you don't know why. But with that being said, you know how this game, it copies Pokemon, but this game actually takes the awesome fucking elements of Pokemon and the awesome elements of some modern games and actually combine them into something that's actually really cool. Basically, it's like a modern Pokemon game done right. That's what it is. And then you have, of course, these stupid Nintendo / Pokemon fanboys being so mad about its existence. They're so mad that a thing that is inspired by Pokemon in some way, shape, or form is actually succeeding. You know? Isn't this funny? It's just so funny. This is the same people that are getting mad over a video game just because it's better than Pokemon. Let's just keep it 100% real. Not only is it like 100% better than Pokemon, but you're also like taking into consideration that these are also the same idiots who like bitched about people like complaining about like rightfully so, right? I don't think it's really complaining, but criticizing the modern Pokemon games for being very stale, being incomplete, being unpolished. Like, everything about them is just wrong, you know? Modern Pokemon games are just the biggest piece of dog shit you could probably ever play in a quote-unquote RPG. Now, you may say like, oh, how can you say that, bro? How are you a hater of Pokemon? Because it's boring. It's boring. It has one of the biggest sins in gaming, being boring. You may feel like, oh, well, I don't feel that way. You probably feel that way until you play it for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then you're like, oh, wow, this is fucking boring. Wow. All right. Next game. Yeah, I'm just allergic to the bullshit, you know? It's like, how are you going to get mad that people enjoy this? Yet you're also going to get mad over people saying, you know what, I don't really like this new modern Pokemon, you know? Can they actually do something new? And then you're like, sorry about that. And then you're like, oh, well, they don't have to do anything new. You just go play a different game, bigot. Well, what about you, bitches? Why are you bitching about this game? Go play another game. What about that? I knew these stupid ass like Pokemon fanboys. I knew that they were like a huge hypocrite deep down inside because they're so stupid that they can't really think about playing another type of game, or God forbid, Pokemon trying something new. I knew that they were such like inept morons that they would try to shit on someone else's experience as soon as, you know, it actually shows to be a threat to their holy grail in monster capturing, you know, Pokemon. Even though that shit has been trash for a while. Let's be honest, bro. Let's keep it 100% real. Ever since it even hit the Switch, I would even say like the 3DS actually. A lot of the later games in the 3DS are a really hand-holdy, tutorial-heavy, boring-ass motherfuckers unless you have either both versions. I mean, Pokemon has been a scam for a while. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you have to buy both versions just to be able to fucking get the full content, bitch. Listen, I understood why they did that in the earlier days of Pokemon. I completely understood why. In fact, it was very smart. But now they just kept doing that just to rip you off. And these stupid fanboys want to act like, how dare they? How dare they tarnish the Pokemon name? Pokemon has been tarnished, dumb fuck. What are you talking about? I've been hating Pokemon for a while. Especially the fact that, again, you have to buy both versions of the fucking thing just to access all Pokemon in the game that's already in the code. That doesn't make any sense. But it does, because it's basically a $60 fucking DLC, now $60 DLC for you dumbasses to basically access, like, these Pokemon that you would not be able to otherwise. And is it worth it? No. No, it's not. God damn, like, I remember getting Pokemon X, right? And then the dumb assery in that game is that you can't get a Kabuto in there. You can only get a, what is it? Like the Helix fossil or whatever the fuck. I'm dead serious. So you could only get a, like, because I wanted Kabutops, but I did not know that Kabutops was only in Pokemon Y. You had to buy, or I had to fucking, like, basically, like, ask people on the fucking, what is it called? Like, the forums, hey, can I get a Hitmonchan and a, what was it, and a Kabutops, please? I would really appreciate that. I had to ask people on forums just because at Nintendo are a bunch of fuck-ups, okay? It was so annoying, and I did not want to do that, but I ended up having to do that. So, what I'm trying to say is that Pokemon is not perfect, and honestly, PalWorld might actually inspire them to actually do some good. But what have they been bitching about? Well, they have been bitching about how the Pokemon look similar. And I bet that they have been using AI to like make these Pokemon very similar to actual Pokemon. And your point? So what if they have? I'm okay with AI. Get used to it, motherfucker. It's gonna be staying for a while, if not forever. So get used to it, motherfucker. It ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Get used to it. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, yes, they do have like some similarities and shit like that. But if you ask me, Pokemon has been uninspired with their designs for a while, right? In the 5th generation, didn't they literally make a bag of garbage? That kind of summed up the whole Pokemon series after the 4th one, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just a pile of garbage. It just went downhill ever since. So why are you bitching? Why are you bitching? Pokemon has been uninspired, and their designs have been trash. Maybe if Nintendo did use AI, personally speaking, if Nintendo actually did use AI, their Pokemon designs might actually look better. I mean, I'm sorry if this game that's inspired by Pokemon has better designs than their recent video games and better gameplay than their recent video games. I mean, sorry, sorry if that's the case, but don't get ass hurt just because of that. So yeah, like as you can see, I guess we could just straight up, if you guys haven't read it already, I guess I'll just read it here. Since I'm bored as hell, I'm going to be making a thread of this, I think. Pokemon PalWorld design and analysis, trying to spot every Pokemon they jumbled together. Wow, imagine being that much of a version loser that you had to like waste your fucking time grabbing an image from certain video games and making an analysis on it just to get some attention on Twitter. Sad. And look at this dude's profile picture. Of course, he's gonna bitch about, oh my god, the Pokemon designs look uninspired. Or inspired by Pokemon. Yeah, no shit. And? Oh, and this one's kind of stupid, actually. Ears droop the same way. No, they don't, because the one on the left looks more flat than the one on the right, dumbass. And then very similar, like, hair. No, those are spiky, you fucking moron. Those are not hair. Or I don't think they're hair. And even if they are, they look just straight up a lot more different. And then the body type's the same. Yeah. Oh, you mean like Pikachu's? Oh, you mean like this thing's? Oh, you mean like I'm like a bunch, and don't even get me started on the fucking different type of Flareons or Umbreons and shit like that. You mean like those that copied each other? And how many fucking Pikachus are there in Pokemon itself? How many Pikachus are there? Exactly, dumbass. So don't try to say, oh, they're uninspired. Okay, I can't even like fault this one. This one straight up looks like Meganium. I do agree. But you know what? Unlike Meganium, it's probably a better unit in the video game. Oh yeah, I fucking went there. Fuck you, Meganium. You and the rest of the dog shit second gen starters, you're exactly that. You're dog shit. So yeah, there you go. Actually, I'm sorry. I take that back. Totodile's okay. Yeah, Totodile's all right. And like full alligator, I guess, by extension. But fuck Cyndaquil and fuck Meganium. Honestly, the worst starters in Pokemon history. Changed my mind. Anyways, yeah, okay, I can't defend this one, but I don't give a fuck, honestly. This just shows, hey, we're able to take your designs, Nintendo, and say fuck you, essentially. And you know what? Why are people simping for this dog shit company, Nintendo/Game Freak? Why? Nintendo and Game Freak have been taking down fan projects just because they look and play better than their dog shit actual games, right? They have been really lazy with the gameplay and the polish and everything. Pokemon has been going through a downhill when it comes to quality, and you fuckers are like trying to defend it? Are you serious, bro? Really? You're like trying to say, how dare someone try to compete with Pokemon? Good. I'm happy this game is competing with Pokemon. And you know what? Gameplay-wise, it looks more engaging than anything that dog shit Pokemon has spewed out. Sorry, but it's true. And you know what? Now that I think about it, why should I wait? Well, why should I wait for a price drop when I literally paid $30 fucking for that dog shit remake or remaster? Because that's what it is. It's a remaster, not a fucking remake of Diamond and Pearl on the Switch. Why on earth would I do that, actually? Yeah, you know what? I might as well buy the game now. It's actually a couple bucks off anyways. Even if it is early access, it probably has better content than most of the dog shit that they have in Pokemon now. I'm just being honest here, you know? I've been waiting, you know, this has been a long time coming for you Nintendo fanboys, for you Pokemon fanboys. So like, in case that you guys think that I only pick on Xbox, well, here you go. No, I just pick on stupid people, quite frankly, that try to bitch about other people's experiences or other people's preferences. That's who I be asked. Excuse me, if I could talk today. That's who I'm an asshole towards. Annoying, stupid people that think that they're entitled to their opinion, or that think they're entitled to other people's opinions. I'm sorry. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm happy that this Pokemon-inspired game, PalWorld, is coming to rock Nintendo's shit. Because they have been lacking with Pokemon for the last fucking decade or so, and you guys know it. They've been ripping their fans off day in and day out, and you guys know it. Hey, still buy 2 versions of our game, even as late as the Nintendo fucking Switch, even though that we can easily fit everything into one fucking version of the game. And and you know those special editions that we used to do that had every piece of content basically being the Game of the Year edition of the thing with added Pokemon? Yeah, fuck you. We're not giving you that anymore. Yeah, we're not giving you that anymore. So you know your Pokemon Emeralds, your Pokemon Platinums, all those, fuck you. We ain't giving you that anymore. Go eat shit. We're not giving you that anymore. So you better buy both of our versions, or you're going to miss out on certain Pokemon that should just be available in the fucking game to begin with. I don't know. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Nintendo. And go fuck yourself, Game Freak. And go fuck yourself, Nintendo and Pokemon fanboys. The Pokemobs is what I like to call them. But anyways, I'm pretty much done here. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Doodles.